SolidWorks is solid modeling CAD software that runs on Microsoft Windows and is produced by Dassault Systèmes SolidWorks Corporation, a subsidiary of Dassault Systèmes S.A. SolidWorks is currently used by over 2 million engineers and designers at more than 165,000 companies worldwide. FY 2011 revenue for SolidWorks was $483 million. History: SolidWorks Corporation was founded in December 1993 by Massachusetts Institute of Technology graduate John Hirschtick. Hirschtick used $1 million he had made while a member of the MIT Blackjack team to set up the company. Initially based in Waltham, Massachusetts, USA, Hirschtick recruited a team of engineers with the goal of building 3D CAD software that was easy to use, affordable, and available on the Windows desktop. Operating later from Concord, Massachusetts, SolidWorks released its first product SolidWorks 95, in 1995. In 1997 Dassault, best known for its CATIA CAD software, acquired SolidWorks for $310 million in stock. SolidWorks currently markets several versions of the SolidWorks CAD software in addition to eDrawings, a collaboration tool, and DraftSight, a 2D CAD product. SolidWorks was headed by John McLeany from 2001 to July 2007 and Jeff Ray from 2007 to January 2011. The current CEO is Bertrand Sicot. Release history: market. SolidWorks Corporation has sold over 1.5 million licenses of SolidWorks worldwide. This includes a large proportion of educational licenses. The Sheffield Telegraph comments that SolidWorks is the world's most popular CAD software. Its user base ranges from individuals to large corporations, and covers a very wide cross-section of manufacturing market segments. Commercial sales are made through an indirect channel, which includes dealers and partners throughout the world. In the United States, the first reseller of SolidWorks, in 1995, was Computer Aided Technology, Incorporated, headquartered in Chicago. Directly competitive products to SolidWorks include Solid Edge, and Autodesk Inventor. SolidWorks also partners with third-party developers to add functionality in niche market applications like finite element analysis, circuit layout, tolerance checking, etc. SolidWorks has also licensed its 3D modeling capabilities to other CAD software vendors, notably Anvil. Modeling methodology: SolidWorks is a parasolid-based solid modeler, and utilizes a parametric feature-based approach to create models and assemblies. Parameters refer to constraints whose values determine the shape or geometry of the model or assembly. Parameters can be either numeric parameters, such as line lengths or circle diameters, or geometric parameters, such as tangent, parallel, concentric, horizontal or vertical, etc. Numeric parameters can be associated with each other through the use of relations, which allows them to capture design intent. Design intent is how the creator of the part wants it to respond to changes and updates. For example, you would want the hole at the top of a beverage can to stay at the top surface, regardless of the height or size of the can. SolidWorks allows the user to specify that the hole is a feature on the top surface, and will then honor their design intent no matter what height they later assign to the can. Features refer to the building blocks of the part. They are the shapes and operations that construct the part. Shape-based features typically begin with a 2D or 3D sketch of shapes such as bosses, holes, slots, etc. This shape is then extruded or cut to add or remove material from the part. Operation-based features are not sketch-based, and include features such as fillets, chamfers, shells, applying draft to the faces of a part, etc. Building a model in SolidWorks usually starts with a 2D sketch. The sketch consists of geometry such as points, lines, arcs, conics, and splines. Dimensions are added to the sketch to define the size and location of the geometry. Relations are used to define attributes such as tangency, parallelism, perpendicularity, and concentricity. The parametric nature of SolidWorks means that the dimensions and relations drive the geometry, not the other way around. The dimensions in the sketch can be controlled independently, or by relationships to other parameters inside or outside of the sketch. In an assembly, the analog to sketch relations are mates. Just as sketch relations define conditions such as tangency, parallelism, and concentricity with respect to sketch geometry, assembly mates define equivalent relations with respect to the individual parts or components, allowing the easy construction of assemblies. SolidWorks also includes additional advanced mating features such as gear and cam follower mates, which allow modeled gear assemblies to accurately reproduce the rotational movement of an actual gear train. Finally, drawings can be created either from parts or assemblies. Views are automatically generated from the solid model, and notes, dimensions and tolerances can then be easily added to the drawing as needed. The drawing module includes most paper sizes and standards. Products, 3D mechanical design applications, SolidWorks Standard, SolidWorks Professional. SolidWorks Premium provides a suite of product development tools: mechanical design, design verification, data management, and communication tools. SolidWorks Premium includes all of the capabilities of SolidWorks Professional as well as routing and analysis tools, including SolidWorks Routing, SolidWorks Simulation, and SolidWorks Motion. SolidWorks Education Edition provides the same design functionality but is configured and packaged for engineering and industrial design students. Design Validation Tools. SolidWorks Simulation is a design validation tool that shows engineers how their designs will behave as physical objects. SolidWorks Motion is a virtual prototyping tool that provides motion simulation capabilities to ensure designs function properly. SolidWorks Flow Simulation is a tool that tests internal and external fluid flow simulation and thermal analysis so designers can conduct tests on virtual prototypes. SolidWorks Simulation Standard is a new FEA module for 2014. SolidWorks Simulation Professional is a finite element analysis design validation tool that can handle some multiphysics simulations as well as nonlinear materials. SolidWorks Simulation Premium is a finite element analysis design validation tool that can handle some multiphysics simulations as well as nonlinear materials. SolidWorks Sustainability is a product that measures the environmental impact of designs while they are modeled in SolidWorks. Product Data Management Tools. SolidWorks Workgroup PDM is a PDM tool that allows SolidWorks users operating in teams of 10 members or less to work on designs concurrently. With SolidWorks PDM Workgroup, designers can search, revise, and vault CAD data while maintaining an accurate design history. SolidWorks Enterprise PDM is a PDM tool that allows SolidWorks users operating in teams at various separate facilities to work on designs concurrently. With SolidWorks Enterprise PDM, designers can search, revise, and vault CAD data while maintaining an accurate design history. Enterprise PDM maintains an audit trail, is compatible with a variety of CAE packages to maintain interfile relations, and will manage the revisions of any document saved in the vault. Enterprise PDM also uses a workflow diagram to automatically notify team members when a project moves from one stage to the next, as well as tracking comments. Enterprise PDM is capable of interfacing with various MRP/ERP systems and can be used online to interface with customers in the supply chain. SolidWorks N. Fuse is a cloud-based PDM tool that allows users operating in different locations to collaborate while providing many of the features of SolidWorks Enterprise PDM with less IT infrastructure in-house. Design Communication and Collaboration Tools. eDrawings Professional, an email-enabled communication tool for reviewing 2D and 3D product design data across the extended product development team. eDrawings generates accurate representations of Gateway as a free data translation tool that enables any AutoCAD software user to open and edit any DWG file, regardless of the version of AutoCAD it was made in. Mobile eDrawings. SolidWorks Viewer is a free plugin for viewing SolidWorks parts, assemblies, and drawings. 3D VIA Composer, now known as SolidWorks Composer, is a technical communications software that allows 3D views of models to be integrated into documents such as work instructions, internal or external manuals, marketing materials, or web applications. The 3D views can be updated automatically when the design updates, reducing the workload of the employee creating the technical document, as editing for changes is not as severe. CAD productivity tools. SolidWorks Toolbox is a library of parts that uses smart part technology to automatically select fasteners and assemble them in the desired sequence. SolidWorks Utilities is software that lets designers find differences between two versions of the same part, or locate, modify, and suppress features within a model. FeatureWorks is feature recognition software that lets designers make changes to static geometric data, increasing the value of translated files. With FeatureWorks, designers can preserve or introduce new design intent when bringing 3D models created in other software into the SolidWorks environment. Specialty design tools. SolidWorks Routing, SolidWorks Electrical. SolidWorks Plastics is a mold design validation tool that was built into a solid modeling environment. It enables mold designers to quickly and easily validate whether a plastic injection molded part can be filled. SolidWorks Moldbase is a catalog of standard mold base assemblies and components. The package enables designers to generate a completely assembled mold base. Print 3D is a 3D printing feature that allows users to convert their 3D CAD model to an STL file and then have it sent to specialty manufacturers for quote. The STL files can be used to generate an instant binding quoted using the quote technology. DriveWorks XPRESS. DriveWorks XPRESS is rules-based design automation tool for engineers. File format. SolidWorks files use the Microsoft Structured Storage file format. This means that there are various files embedded within each SLDDRW, SLDPRT, SLDASM file, including preview bitmaps and metadata sub-files. Various third-party tools can be used to extract these sub-files, although the sub-files in many cases use proprietary binary file formats. SolidWorks 2010 SP 3.1 opens saves following file formats: SolidWorks files, part files, assembly files, drawing files, DXF, DWG, Adobe Photoshop files, Adobe Illustrator files, libfeat part, template, parasolid, stereolithographic STL, IGES, STEP AP203/214, ACIS, VDAFS, VRML, Acacia Graphics, Pro Engineer Part, Pro Engineer Assembly, UGII, Autodesk Inventor Part, Autodesk Assembly, Solid Edge Part, Solid Edge Assembly, CAD Key, Add-ins, IDF. A Transmagic plugin for SolidWorks is available that expands its import-export capability via native CAD kernels. See also, CATIA, comparison of CAD editors for CAE, Dassault Systèmes, list of computer-aided design editors for architecture, engineering and construction, Solid Edge, references. External links, official website.